But today, Buffalo police are holding a community meeting in a virtual forum between police and neighbors. But right now, crime in the Elmwood Village, of course, top of mind as neighbors share their concerns about their safety. So this morning, we're joined live by Zoom by Buffalo Councilman David Rivera about these concerns. Councilman, thank you so much for waking up early with us. We certainly appreciate you. Let's cut right to the chase here. That stabbing really front of mind on West Ferry and Elmwood. The idea here is we see it all happen. What is the update, and where is this guy? Where's the investigation at this point?
Well, thank you, Ed. We're working with the Buffalo Police Department. First of all, we ascertain what had happened, and then disseminate the information to the residents so they can be on the lookout as well. I have worked with the administration, the Byron Brown administration, the police commissioner, the deputy commissioner, the chiefs, and the lieutenants to make sure the resources that we need to solve these incidents or these rash of crimes in the Elmwood Village are brought to some conclusion. So we work with the residents continually. We ask them to be very cautious, to take precautions in terms of being alone. And we've seen different types of crimes, from stabbing, from an attempted robbery, a carjacking. So we've seen a spike in crime in the Elmwood Village. We don't know the motivations, like you mentioned earlier, for the stabbing on the corner of Elmwood and West Ferry. We're still trying to figure that out. But the detectives are following up on leads, clues, and evidence. We're trying to put the resources in terms of manpower. We have a stop and walk. We have beat officers. We had officers slinging the neighborhoods with tips on what to do. So any information that anyone has, if you have a camera, if you want to register it with the Safe Cam program with the Buffalo Police Department, whether it's a doorbell or any type of camera, please do so. We're looking at the inventories of cameras up and down Elmwood. We're trying to find out if there are any leads from the cameras, from witnesses, so that detectives can follow up on these leads.
Now, Councilman Rivera, you're talking about those surveillance cameras. Interestingly enough, the 7 Eyewitness News I-team recently did a story about how those license plate readers are really focused on the east side, in parts of the west side as well. There are none in the Elmwood Village. Could those be added as well in terms of the inventory of cameras to kind of help solve these unsolved crimes?
Absolutely. I've asked B District Chief Kent to do an inventory on the cameras. I've asked Commissioner Byron Lockwood to add cameras to the Elmwood Village as well. You know, they're sophisticated. They can read license plates from a quarter mile, or I don't even know how much further out. But we need all the technology that we can use. We need all the manpower. We need to make sure that the residents can feel safe again. They're alarmed, and rightfully so. They have to take precautions. I've received numerous calls. I've been to numerous meetings, and we asked the police department and the administration, and to the credit of the administration, they have allocated additional manpower to the Elmwood Village. I've driven through it. I've seen police cars. So we're hopeful that this is resolved in the near future. And until then, we ask the residents to take precaution. If you have seen anything, please contact B District or D District with descriptions of what you've seen, of suspects perhaps. The community, we need your help as well. So please, if you have any information, any leads, contact the Buffalo Police Department.
Councilman Rivera, briefly, if you would, we don't have much time here. What are you telling folks, perhaps outside of the city of Buffalo, who normally come down to the Elmwood Village to go shopping, perhaps especially at the holiday season, about this neighborhood in particular?
Well, this is a great neighborhood. It's a destination. Many people that come to Buffalo want to experience the Elmwood Village. It's one of our most vibrant neighborhoods in the city of Buffalo. It's a place people want to experience, and we want to make it safe so people can continue to enjoy the Elmwood Village for many of the reasons. We want them to continue to come down. You're going to see more of a police presence. You're going to see marked units. You're going to see unmarked units. You probably won't see the unmarked units, but they're there. They're patrolling, they're walking. Hopefully we'll have more technology in that area in terms of cameras. So we're going to be more aggressive in terms of technology, in terms of manpower. You know, we want to make it safe. We want people to continue to do what they normally do in the Elmwood Village.
Councilman Rivera, we certainly appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for being with us. We've got a link for that Zoom meeting today at 11 o'clock if you'd like to join it right now on WKBW.com. Katie, some really interesting bits of information coming out of this interview, including adding more surveillance cameras to the Elmwood Village to prevent and deter this kind of crime.
Absolutely. It sounds like this led to a real focus on safety there. So we'll continue to follow up with that meeting today and let you know exactly what comes out of that.